Welcome back. We've discussed mindset, we've discussed the messaging. Now let's talk about the method. Let's put some feet on the ground. Let's put some meat and taters on the table, right? Let's talk about practical things. How do you take all the stuff that we've discussed and actually bundle it up so that your company can grow and maybe even thrive during this crisis? All right, so the first thing you need to think about is, where is your customer living? Not where are they physically, geographically living, but where are they living online? Are they communicating to you, and can you communicate to them via email? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Is it Twitter? Is it LinkedIn? Is it TikTok? Is it YouTube ads? There's so many different ways to communicate to our customers, but there's only a few that are going to be appropriate for you and your customer. And you could possibly say, well, Will, we could talk to them in any of those channels. They're everywhere. We have 1,000 people on Instagram. We have 500 people on Facebook, or whatever it may be. You have to be smart with your money. So you have to go to the places that's going to give you the best return, the best ROI. So consider those places. There's lots of ways you can do it. There's all these different tests that you can do. We've done a lot of that with our customers, and we can help you if you need some help with that. The second thing you need to think about is doing more video. That human-to-human connection is so important. And there's something psychological about one person talking to another person. Now you might say, Will, how can that be personal and intimate whenever there's a screen in front of me? Well, have you ever been to a movie theater watching some guy run around with a chainsaw and your heartbeat is racing and your pulse is quickened? Right? Why is that happening? You're safe in a theater. Why are you being scared with that? Well, it's because your lizard brain's being engaged, and you're watching that, and your brain's telling you that you're in danger when you're actually not. And that's the same thing with any kind of communication with a customer. When you're talking to a customer, it's as if you're at a cocktail party and having a conversation with them. It's that human-to-human connection that's going to help you build and grow your tribe. It's going to help you carry through this crisis. The third thing you need to consider is doing webinars and live stream shows. Live stream's big right now, and webinars are big too. And the reason is there's a lot of people that are home, and maybe they're laid off, or maybe they're having a reduced workload, and they're looking for ways to fill the void of time. And that's a great way to help keep people engaged and help them learning about you. For instance, there's this great website called gusto.com, and Gusto is basically a payroll HR service. Well, they're having this webinar that says, okay, how does the coronavirus and all the new legislation and everything that's coming out, how does that affect HR? And they're creating this webinar for people to log into and watch. And that's important. That's a way for them to give back to the community. That's a way for them to stay relevant. They're still fulfilling all the guidelines that we talked in the previous videos, and it's that human-to-human connection that's going to help them make it through to the end. We've talked about a lot of things today. We've talked about the mindset of the customer, how that's changed, how your mindset should change as well, about the messaging and how that messaging should be focused on the needs of the customer. And we talked about the methods that you should employ to reach out to your customer and make sure your company's thriving. This might feel overwhelming. And if you're working on your business already and you have this new crisis coming at you, there's a lot on your plate right now, and I get that. If there's any way that we at 98 Central can help, we'd love to. We've helped a lot of companies like yours. We've helped Fortune 100 companies all the way to startups, and we've seen a lot of issues and a lot of problems and have helped walk them through it. We have a studio that can help you communicate and do webinars and live stream. We have a video studio that we can do talking head type stuff if your business is closed. There's a lot that we can do, and we can help consult with you to make sure that you're on target and on message for what you need. If you need anything, we're here to help you during this time. It's going to be okay. Stay on the offensive, and we're going to make it.